And now, Serving the Ozarks, sponsored by NAV Restoration and Roofing and by Patriot Heat and Air.
When you think of iconic female friends, who comes to mind? For me, it's Laverne and Shirley, the Golden Girls, and Charlie's Angels. These pop culture characters all have something in common, and that's solid friendships. But not only that, they have each other's backs when the going gets tough, and they're there to catch each other when they fall. And one local organization that mimics this in real life is Women in Need of the Ozarks. Women in Need of the Ozarks, abbreviated WIN, was co-founded 22 years ago by Carrie Quisenberry and Cheryl Parrish after a mutual friend had fallen on hard times and really didn't see a way out of it. Carrie and Cheryl came together to raise money for their friend as a way to help her get through this, quote, bump in the road. After coming to the realization that these bumps in the road pop up every day for women across Southwest Missouri, they officially founded Women in Need of the Ozarks as a 501c3 nonprofit. WIN is dedicated to serving hardworking single women in our community who are experiencing a short-term financial crisis by granting a one-time gift that's a hand up, not a handout. WIN is led by a board of directors comprised of 12 volunteer professionals, and they have a large group of individual volunteers called winners who meet regularly to brainstorm and plan fundraising events. Volunteers on the awards committee become advocates for applicants and verify they are qualified to meet the guidelines for assistance. So far this year, WIN has assisted 39 women, 71 children, and granted $75,905 to applicants. And you guys, the year is not even over.
But breaking down that initial wall with them and letting them know that they are truly supported. Because at the end of the day, it is about empowering women in our community to do better, to be better, than to be able to help other people. Living in survival mode is not how you want to be. So if we can take that one lady out of survival and put her into thriving, I feel like we've accomplished our mission.
First thing I had to realize is, number one, that I'm worthy. And not only did I have to figure that out on my own, but Women in Need let me know that I was worthy.
WIN pledges to provide resources necessary to enable its recipients to become women of strength and provide reinforcement as they develop the qualities of compassion, professionalism, and motivation to lead them to a path of success. And as previously noted, the organization is fully volunteer-run and raises money through several fundraisers over the course of the year. Past fundraisers include the Women in Need Fall Fashionista Gala, Bowling Night at Andy B's, the Harmonious Concert Series, and Super Bowl Trivia, to name a few. And in just a few short days, Women in Need of the Ozarks will host its 22nd annual Wild Turkey Wednesday bake sale. The organization is aiming to fundraise $25,000 this year. And many past applicants and recipients pay it forward to Women in Need of the Ozarks by helping with the bake sale, whether that's donating a baked good or volunteering at the sale.
We've had a lot of recipients who have actually come back and helped us. Like with our bake sale coming up, we'll have a lot of recipients that will bring pies in for sale or bring their families in to buy pies. And so we try and get them back in because it gives us so much purpose to be able to help somebody else. Then we want to pass that on too.
If you'd like to support Women in Need of the Ozarks, you can do so by attending the Wild Turkey Wednesday Bake Sale. That is Wednesday, November 26th at Uncle Bentley's off of National Boulevard, starting at noon. And if you'd like to support them throughout the year, you can do so by making a donation on their website, womeninneedoftheozarks.org, right there on your screen. So get wild next Wednesday at the bake sale. That's been this week's Serving the Ozarks.
Serving the Ozarks, sponsored by NAV Restoration and Roofing and by Patriot Heat and Air.